So we get back to Donte in the now. So he has just left Joe and Fenrir and sent them through the hole to the other plane layer. So he's instructed them to make sure Dawn does not jeopardize the mission, since they are all of like mind that the overall mission and the protection of the students trump everything else. They've jumped down the hole, and Donte has continued to go through the tunnels. But Donte, for the first time since probably the death of Pepper, he has a moment to think. There's no one with him, and he's running through these low-lit corridors that glow. Even though he's in a hurry to get back to the camp and try to get a few more people. So his mind wanders to, why would these undead take any students? You know, was there a reason? Did they randomly pick students, just get what they got of what they could get? Did they target Conlon and Thane? If they would have broken the walls, would they have taken as many students as they can? But it just doesn't make a lot of sense to Donte. He feels he's missing a piece of the puzzle. Not that these undead creatures could probably answer the whim of their master. He wonders if the master is the Lich Nexum, or if there's someone else pulling the strings right now. And Donte stops as he hears something in the tunnels. And at this point, I will turn it over to Donte. So you're in the tunnels, Donte. You hear something through the tunnels.
Behind me or in front?
You're not sure right now. Do you want to do a perception?
Yeah.
We're gonna say you were focusing pretty good on just those thoughts of Conlon and Thane and the kidnapping. So you're going to try to get your bearings.
18.
All right, that's really good. All right. So the sound is not from behind you. So luckily you're like, well, it's not from the tunnel more than or the hole in the ground, but there's something between you and camp. So there's not a lot of different ways to go. What do you choose to do?
I'm gonna go to like stealth mode, pull up my dagger.
Okay, so you ready yourself?
One as quiet as I can.
Right.
That way, if I do hit something, I will at least hope to surprise them.
All right. So now you do have armor on, unlike normal. So you can roll stealth at disadvantage. So you roll twice, and we'll take the lowest. You have a +4 in stealth. So, but you will roll twice, and then whatever the lowest of them.
It'd be a 12.
Well, that's your low.
That's the highest.
Well, what's the lowest?
7.
All right, so it's a 7 because it's at disadvantage.
Oh.
All right, I want to roll. That's really funny. So you're going to creep up with weapon in hand, ready.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
In
the world that we don't know of.
All right. So you have your dragon tooth blade dagger. You also have your short sword. Do you arm your short sword at the same time?
No, just a dagger. I want to be fast.
Yeah. So you know that your dagger is quick and that you can get a couple of nicks in on it, and it is also poisonous. So you ready? And you come around the corner, and you see a little bit more open cavern as it opens up a little bit, and in the glowing walls and floor, you see a massive armored, bareheaded person. So,
same bareheaded person I saw before?
Yes. I was going to see if you could remember, but yes, it's the same bareheaded armored person. It is the self-proclaimed...
If I remember right, it was more confusing meeting him than it was anything else.
Yes, so you've seen him several times. You saw him in the battle when you got hurt in the church and you fell and you were in the underground exploring the church underground.
I thought that was Prajay that I saw at church.
You did see him, but then yes, you saw him at the church. But then when you went into the church for real, you remember you climbed down the hole. That's when you ran into this guy the first time.
Okay.
And then the last time,
like I said, I don't think he spoke a lot of things that I understood.
Yes, but then the last time you saw him was at the school. He was there.
Oh.
He was there, and he was talking with the headmaster. Akuman, and because Akuman said he needed to speak to you, and he kept talking about if you wanted the easy way to where you're going, and you did turn him down. So here, this bareheaded person, you remember his name was the right-handed tear.
Right.
So he's just sitting there, and he looks over. He's like, "Oh, it's like I was hoping that you'd be here sooner than later. I'm not the most patient of waiting, but
nobody was asking you to wait on me."
It's like, well, no one asked, but I wanted to. Since
you made that choice on your own.
Oh.
And why are you so weird about showing up in places?
Well, I show up when I can, and when it matters. You know, and until recently, I've really not come to this place because of, I believe that you met Lord Nexon, the master of this realm. So, I am not a fan of Lord Nexon myself. If you'd like to hear a funny story, he once tried to turn me into one of his undead. And I hate to be so petty, but I hold a grudge on that type of thing.
Well, yeah, who wants to be undead?
Exactly. You know, me and you are very similar, as I keep trying to explain every time I see you. So you are very, very smart. As I've said before, it's like you would make your father very proud.
Listen, I love to talk, but kind of in a hurry. I need to get my friends out of the place that they're in. And this chit chat is just taking up way too much time.
He's like,
right here, if that's what you're still calling yourself.
That's the only name that really matters. You know, I know you're.
Yeah,
I know.
Kind of walk by him.
All right, so you start to go by, but he doesn't stop you. But he was like, I might be able to help you in your predicament with your friends.
Well, I mean, are you going to walk with me and help me get them out?
It's like, well, I'm not really allowed to interfere physically.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but you know, a smart person like you, information is always a really good thing, considering you were so close to leaving this plane.
Well, if this information is quick to acquire, then go ahead. But if you're going to give me a speech for an hour, I don't have time.
Well, I would just like you to know that there are four.
Now, sheath my dagger, by the way.
Oh, okay. So you see that up. So he looks, and he doesn't have any weapons out or anything like that too. And of course, he stands completely up, and he sits. He's like 2 feet taller than you.
Well, I know he's so freaking big. I don't think he needs weapons. But every time I've seen him, it's been conversation. So
yeah, so,
I just shoot that.
He's like, I am a man of action, but
so am I, and you're keeping me from that.
Well, I like to be armed before I go into battle, and whether you know it or not, you were at war, and
it seems like I'm more war at time. Time against me.
See, that is spectacular, because you know who does not. Do you know who uses time as a weapon? An undead creature that has plenty of time. They use that as weapons. And it seems to me that Lord Nexon, before you drove him off, before he can come back to his own plane, has used the classic delay strategy. I believe that he's trying to keep you here and keep you from leaving so he can return.
Well, if that's what he's using as a weapon, then he is a coward.
Oh, if you only knew. Like, what type of coward uses these undead beings as cannon fodder, and just plays with his enemies using toys. He does. These
undead. Let me see if I can get this right. The undead attacked my camp, kidnapped 2 of my comrades, dropped them down the hole so they would be sort of forced to go to this city, and all this is just to waste our time and keep us here?
I think so, because with you driving him off, while he can't physically be here in this plane, his essence can't. He's got to reconstitute himself here, but he can still send commands off to his people. I think that he wants his revenge and is trying to keep you all here. You did find the portal you need to leave, did you not? Isn't that where you found Lord Nexon to begin with?
Yeah.
So he wants to keep you from there. My young plane hopper, it's like you are special, and he knows it. So he's not able to send his creatures across multiple planes. He is trapped here in this Granada plane. He himself can bounce around, but he cannot bring his forces. I think that he's looking at you, hoping that if he can learn your power, that he can then transport.
Learn nothing from me.
Well,
my power is my own. It has been given to me by whatever God to use for whatever reason to save my people in Hubshine.
Well, do not underestimate Nexon. He is a powerful.
I don't underestimate no one.
So he is a powerful wizard, and they have ways that they can do things.
Well, wizards are cowards also. I've heard of wizards, and all they cared about was magic, and they cared nothing for attacking the enemy straight on.
No, it's like you were quite wise to be so young. So, and what you speak of wizards are true. Every wizard I've ever encountered are evil and selfish and only think of driving their own goals. They do not think of everyone like you do. You're thinking about all your people. This is commendable. You know.
Listen, we can talk about being commendable when the mission is done. Right now, I am not being. Hold on. I am. Oh crap! I knew what I wanted to say. I have not been proven yet. I have nearly begun this mission, and I've already lost 2 comrades. Not getting off to a good start.
Well, I am quite proud of you and your group, considering most people that would have faced that lich would have lost all of their people. So,
well, I plan on losing nobody.
So,
oh no, wait, I did lose somebody. Listen, I've already had 2 comrades lost, and I've lost comrades. And we have nearly only begun this mission. So I am not proven nowhere near to be a leader, which I never wanted to be the leader. It's just nobody else was stepping up to the task.
See, that's what true leaders do. They step up. They don't let failure happen. It's like,
well, if you know Drow don't like failures.
Oh, I know Drow quite well.
We despise failure.
Yep, especially you males who are looked upon as failures for most of your lives. You know, you've made.
I have been treated as a different male.
Yes.
And it's probably because of my mother. And this is what's driven me to be so strong. To be the best I possibly can for my people. But listen, if you got any use of help, I'll be glad to take it. If not, I have got to go and get my people.
He's like, well,
you're keeping me here, and you just said that this dude wants to keep me here.
Yes, but like I said, I have the best weapon for you, information.
Well,
he's like, do not take too many to the city of Nimicry.
So,
it's like
few in numbers quicker.
It's like it puts you in less danger. The more that you could send, the more it puts you and your cause in danger. This city has a way of making people not want to leave.
So I should just take 1 or 2 of my trusted in the camp?
That's what I would do. I would make sure not to overdo it, because every person you take is at risk of not coming back.
So this going back to the camp is all for naught then?
Let me give you a gift. And he holds out a little, it's like a carved stone. And he hands it to you.
What am I to do with this?
It's like, go back to Nimicry. You still have time before you can reboard it. When you are in the city, you may plunge this stone into the ground. It will call any that are able to possibly withstand the pull of the city to you.
Call them what?
It will transport them to where you're at.
Ones that's already been taken, or people from my camp?
People from your camp.
Oh.
So it will draw those that you need, if there is anyone.
Okay.
This will save you much time, because you still have close to 20 hours until you can reboard Nimicry.
Well, you seem to know an awful lot about everything in this situation. Who should I take then? Or who should I call upon?
It's like the stone will let you know. It's like, it is not my call. The stone grants your wishes.
Okay.
So it works in 2 ways, if you wish to know. It's like, it will be your desire to have the most helpful people there, but it will also reach into the hearts of your comrades, and if they can help, they will be brought that way. If none come, that means that you alone could get them back, along with who's there.
Very well.
So
I appreciate the gift and I appreciate the help. I just don't know what your involvement is with this helping us for nothing. Or is there a catch that I'm going to have to pay back at the end of this? What is your deal?
It's like, I'm the master of the plains. Do you know how long it has been since anyone's been able to plane walk? It's sort of sad when you are the only one that can truly do it that is not a god, and I can control it. It's like an actual person that can go between. I cannot lie. It empowers me. It invigorates me. It sustains me. It's one of the many things that do that.
Okay,
but
that makes sense then.
So you doing your journey is beneficial to me. But I will not lie. I have stakes in you getting to where you need to go.
Stakes as in what?
Let's see. How do I put it? Do you know what the plains are?
Very little. Hey, listen, I'm just learning this mess as I go.
Well, did you know the plains are essentially the afterlife? All the planes that you're at are the level past life. It's like there is no one that is in the material plane anymore. The material plane is where all the mortals live. That was destroyed. You all come from a place outside the material plane that still has souls that can go into the material these realms and planes. You're on a mission, are you not, to remake the multiverse? And in turn save your own world at the same time?
Wow, that just makes me feel great that all this power has been put upon me.
Well, it's not just you.
I just set out just to save Hubshine.
Well, save the universe, save your home. So because your home is in worse shape than you even know.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. And then from the shadows comes another person. He steps out.
Whoa! I saw you back at the church.
Mm-hmm. And he's coming out and he's not looking at you. This fair-haired elf or half-elf is looking over, and he goes, right hand, you know we cannot influence the outcome. All we can do is make sure nothing truly interferes. And he looks, and this blonde half-elf looks at you, he says, as much as we want to, all we can do is guide and be good stewards, but we cannot influence.
And I stick up my hand and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody's going to influence me. I have a mission to accomplish.
The peace song looks at you and he says, no one wants to stop you on the quest here. Neither me or the big bear over here want to stop you. Sadly, we can't fully help you unless it is outside of the parameters of your quest.
I don't need help. I am Donte, son of Project. I will complete this mission.
And the bear says, see there, Mr. Peace? It's like he doesn't need your song either. It's like We both want to help, but all we can do is just make sure that nothing gets in the way. Like Nixon. Nixon is trying.
That's fine. Point me in the direction and let me get at it.
So the peace song and the right-handed tear sort of look at each other. And then the right-handed tear looks at the peace song and says, "You've shown him stuff too, as I have shown him things. We are not against each other. While we are not necessarily allies, we are not enemies. We were great allies once and accomplished many things, but it didn't mean that we wanted the same end goal. We just did great things. And now, this boy, who's become a man, is going to..."
When he says that, I puff my chest up a little bit.
You puff it up. He said, "He is bound to be doing great things even that we couldn't. He could possibly correct our failures. Is it not good to have a mentor or two? He's such in the dark."
Hey, Drow thrive in the dark.
Yes, but Drow can still see in the dark. Right now, you're still veiled. We're just trying to make sure that your vision can see what it needs to in the dark. We both know something. And maybe it's not breaking the rules if we both just inform things to you. After all, your headmaster taught you many things, both of them. Both Omni and Akumen. Did they not both teach you as much as they could, but they left out so much?
They left out so much because we were rushed to get to this. Running out of time. We didn't get to complete all of our education and training.
Well.
But we will succeed this.
Don't you wonder why your training was rushed so much at the end?
I have my thoughts.
It's like I said, you have time until you can go back on Nimicry. He said, nothing says that I can't show you why it was rushed.
So I look at the song, peace song, and be like, is he speaking truth? He can show me.
The peace song looks at him, and you're sort of reading his face, and the peace song says, if that's what he wishes, and he seeks out the truth, he says, I cannot stop it or deny it if he really wants to know the truth. He says,
well, show me the truth.
He says, you cannot unlearn the truth. Just be aware. Alright, so there is a portal that opens up in the ground. So can you see the portal?
Yeah.
Do you wish to step onto the portal with...
I look at the phone and I look back at the bear and I said, I need all the truth I can get. And I feel like the more truth I have, the more I will understand my mission.
Alright.
And I step on it.
Alright. So Song steps onto, so the three of you step on. And he goes, this is exciting as the portal moves. Can't keep you all on there. Okay. So you warp layers and you feel it, okay? You feel that you've went to a different plane. This feels different. You actually feel the tug of your compass.
So I pull the compass out since I feel it.
Yeah, so it spins, and when you do it, the compass points straight ahead, and everything comes in focus. And you are inside of a church. You have been in this church before.
Mm-hmm.
It is the church that was shown to you by the peace song and the right-handed tear both, saying that this is where your end goal is actually at. The scroll of recreation is supposedly here.
So I'm going to take a mental note of all this.
Yep. Because like that, you've been here before, but it was like different. But now you feel that you're actually here.
Okay.
Like before, it felt like it was a dream. But this, you are definitely here in this beat up, worn down location. The church is crumbling, but not in bad shape compared to what you thought. The last time this church looks just like the chapel of the 7 that you destroyed. You know, we made note of that before, that it looks just like it. But there's something different this time. In front of you is an orb. An orb that you've seen before. It's the orb of Omni, the headmaster. It has a large crack in it, larger than the last time you saw it. Like the ball looks like it's shattering and breaking.
So what am I looking at? Is this the future, the past? What truth are you trying to show me?
The bear looks at the ball and then slowly turns back, and this large bear head looks at you and goes, "This is now."
Yeah, Omni's looking too good.
It's like, did he not say that he had to go and protect the bubble,
Right.
and protect everyone? This is where he's at. This is where he's always been, protecting the bubble, protecting the scroll of recreation.
If he knows where it is, then why didn't he just tell me where it is in the beginning?
So it's one of those rules that we talk about. You've seen it. So I cannot let you take the scroll because that would be against the rules. And that's what Song here is, making sure that I don't break the rules. Isn't that why you're here, Song? You don't necessarily trust me in making sure I don't try to do something. Song looks, this is, I trust that you will follow the rules. It's one of the few things that I do trust about you.
So all I know to do is follow the rules.
Yeah. So
I've followed the rules my whole life.
So Song looks over. He says, "This is the true place that you will start your real journey once you have the scroll." Yeah. There are those that do not want you to have the scroll. They just want your power.
Well, I don't seek power.
Song looks, he says, what I need you to understand is that you've always had an uneasy feeling about the bubble, have you not?
Yeah.
And he walks past you towards the door. And he goes, will you step outside with me, Donte?
Of course, I feel safe with him.
Okay.
So I do.
All right. So you both walk towards the door. And he says, brace yourself. And he opens up these two beat up rickety doors. And you step out. And the first thing that is hard not to miss is a massive spire going straight up into the sky. It fills up most of your view. This massive spire that looks like it never ends, but near the top there is a broken ring. It's like a donut that's all broken into pieces and stuff like that. And then it looks like there's a moon sitting on top of the spire that's all shattered and messed up. You know, your eyes go straight to that as you follow the spire up. And Song points up and he says, that's where you came from.
Oh, that don't look like much of nothing.
That was Thetadolyon, your home. That is where Hubshan came from.
Oh, that don't look good.
He said that's where Hubshan started. And he points down. He wants you to look around where you're at.
Yeah.
And you see ruins everywhere around you. Destruction. And behind you is the chapel of the Seven. Just like the one that you sent into the Underdark.
Thank you.
In the middle of a courtyard. And destroyed houses. You see the Castle Hubshan, where the Queen of Hubshan ruled, destroyed, just sort of broken down in the distance. It's like,
seeing this, it looks as though something very powerful a long time ago wanted everything to be destroyed. How can I just reverse this or fix it?
Well, the peace song looks back in and you see the right-handed tier just standing there. And he sort of shrugs and points behind him to where supposedly the scroll of recreation is. And Song looks at you and says, that scroll can fix this.
That one little scroll. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just pick it up and read it?
No, we told you what to do.
Oh, yeah, I gotta take it somewhere.
Yeah, you have to take it to Sigil. And he points. The Broken Ring World. You must find a way to get to the Broken Ring World. And if you can read it in the correct place, it can fix Sigil, the ring. And if the ring is repaired, then it will set everything to the way it should be based on the person who reads it.
So, if I beat all odds, getting to the scroll, then I get it to where it needs to go and fix all this mess. What's to say that something's going to come right then that would destroy it before and is just going to do it all over again?
You bring up a good point. But it took thousands of gods dying and being destroyed and an awful turn of events that had this happen before. If you can remake the multiverse and use this scroll, something will reemerge and keep the scroll and remake a new scroll, but they will keep it safe. This scroll was stolen by powerful entities long ago, and he thought he was lost and destroyed, but Sarek found it, and then others kept it from him. And when he destroyed the multiverse, many people lost their lives and died to preserve hope. This is the hope for your generation. He looks at you and says, but it didn't go according to plan.
So, Dante's standing there taking all this in. He begins to feel his left hand starting to tremble a little bit. And heart rate goes up. So I go to sit down, and I just put my head down. I said, this is all so much. And it seems like it's been put on so few people to correct.
All right, I need you to do an insight roll because you got a lot of stuff, and I want to see if something boils to the top.
I'm not very good on insight. Yeah, just a 10.
Okay, that's not awful. So since you got just an average, I'll let you do an investigation. I want you to really scan everything that you're seeing. The Hubshan before you.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a 28.
All right. So you look around and you're going what he did, and they actually said this is the now.
Right.
Well, how can this be the now? Omni, the headmaster, said that you had almost 2 years, and you should have at least 1.5 years left before Hubshan fell.
Right.
But you're sitting at Hubshan. It's very similar to your Hubshan, but there is no bubble here. You know, these were your streets that you've been in. Like, you see a crumbled castle. If you look in the distance, you can actually see the school at the end of the District of the Seven. So how is this the now? Now that you have a second.
You know what I mean?
But there's only one bubble that you remember seeing here. So you turn your head and you look inside of the church. And you see standing at the base of the great sphere of Omni, you see this neocom, this large bubble, and you realize that is the color of the bubble that you've lived with your whole life, that's sort of fading in and out with this crack.
Okay.
It's like, you rolled a 28, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it pops in your mind. Is that where you're from?
Huh? I looked in a church and see a neocom. What?
Remember the large ball? I said you saw the headmaster ball, the massive ball.
Okay.
That's the only thing that looks like the bubble. That's always what the headmaster looked like, the original headmaster.
Okay. We're inside Omni.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Okay. I mean, whatever.
But with the 28, it lets you know, like, you're actually in Hubshine right now. But there's no one here. It's in ruins.
Right.
So, but this wasn't the Hubshine you left 3 days ago. And how everything looks, this is definitely not 3 days worth of destruction.
Right.
This place has been this way for a long, long time. At least 100 years.
This is the real Hubshine. We just didn't see it.
So,
right.
Well, that's good. You want to talk to Song about it? Song can't truly tell you unless you bring it up first. It's like so you want to ask him if this is the real Hubshine?
Yeah. So this is the real Hubshine. We just had the curtains pulled over our eyes. Like we were in some vision.
Yeah. Oh, so you trigger something and Song sits down beside you. He sits. Okay. He sits and he goes, "You're not a vision." It's like, and he looks really sad. And he goes, This isn't the first time I've sat with Donte at the steps of this church. I did 150 years ago. And I sat with...
Oh.
Yep. It's like, Donte helped me move the headmaster into this holy place along with many of his classmates as it hit the ground and killed all that was in the bubble.
Killed all that was in the bubble. Okay.
He then looks. He says, "I know this is difficult to understand, but you are Donte reborn. It's like you and all your classmates were students when Hubshine fell. When Hubshine fell from Thetadolyon and crashed into the plains destroyed everyone.
So we're not real, or we're clones?
It's like, no, you are very real. But Omni, being the god of knowledge, took everything that you were, all your memories and your knowledges and your experiences, and was able to capture everything that died, and was able to remake it into thought. Was able to take all your spirits and absorb them into himself. And for 150 years he's been trying to correct this. Like over and over he's tried to help students come and fix this.
Well, it never got fixed, did it?
No, because people like Lord Nexon and others want things to stay this way. The abyss, demons, and devils, and all sorts of other type of creatures are content that orb that's in there hold the spirits and souls of the only true living beings outside of Thetadolyon in the entire Great Wheel.
So this city I'm about to go rescue my comrades, they're not real?
You're all real. You've been made real with your own experiences in your lives. And you have been able to traverse into the planes.
Well, this is quite a big help to blow my mind when I'm trying to go and save my comrades. So
it's like,
just blew my freaking mind.
He says everyone that you left inside the bubble is still inside the bubble, and time is passing for them, and Omni is trying to hold it together. But in 18 months, that bubble cracks, and the spirits are released, and that memory is released, and they are no longer protected, and they will be consumed by who knows what. It's like,
I am trying to get to where I need to go to stop that. I mean, I thought this was all the point.
So but I want you to know, Donte, the truth. Because when you get here with your companions, the shock and awe of actually getting to the real Hubshan, the physical Hubshan, does not take away anything from the Hubshan that you all came from. It was given form by who you all were, waiting to be reborn and put back to how it's supposed to be. Your friends, your mother, everything is inside that bubble.
Yeah.
So this is just one outcome that I believe that you all can correct. And I'm sorry that you're having to correct the mistake of us. The gods that became gods and failed and let the multiverse fall. We can't correct it, but you can.
So why can't y'all go grab this scroll?
No god can touch it.
Oh.
It was made by a powerful being that no god should ever remake anything. We are just cogs in the machine, so to speak, but we cannot be that. The being that made the scroll will come back into existence when you use it.
Well, this has been very insightful.
But he looks at you, he said, the portal that is in Lord Nexon's lair will bring you to Hubshan. It will bring.
I thought it was going to be a long journey.
Well, Lord Nexon, if you'd came out the bubble other ways, it would have been long, but your planewalker abilities are far exceed what any of us thought. That's why we believe that we can actually succeed now. It's like since you've been here and you wanted to be here, you are attuned to this plane and place. So you know how to get here. Your plane crack will bring you, to the outer planes where Hubshan is laid to rest. And you and your companions will find out the truth.
And the truth will set you free.
But once you get that scroll, your hardest part of the journey will truly begin.
Because all the beings that watch this world will be against us.
Yes.
And we'll be against gods and beings that are way more powerful than us.
There will be people that want you to remake the multiverse how they want it.
I want it to go back the way it was.
Like,
I don't care anything about what they want.
So just remember, whoever holds the scroll and recreates it has the power to determine how things are remade. Many beings know this. So you will have
But why aren't they going after it then?
It's like it takes a mortal to rewrite everything.
But again, if I have it, why would they be coming after me to get it?
They need mortals. You're not the only mortal in your party.
Okay.
Anything that is a mortal being can carry the scroll and use it in the appropriate place.
So once we get to this place, it sounds like I need a distraction to get the scroll that no one will actually see me get it.
If that is your choice. But getting the scroll is the first part of your mission, and your training will be officially done, and your true adventure will start.
Oh, very good. So we're not even on the adventure and I'm doing poorly.
So you've gotten farther than anyone else.
Okay, but still it's not nowhere near far enough.
The peace song looks at you and plays his lute a little bit, and he says, "We never truly know the end until the end is upon us." It's like, I have faith in you. I have faith in you and your friends. It's like,
It's to have somebody that does.
It's like, many of us have faith in you. Some of us have so much faith in you, it doesn't mean that they want it to happen, but they believe that you can do it. That is why you can be a savior or a thorn in most of our sides. It's like, he puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Donte, I really never truly believed that I would be able to sit with you again and chat." He looks up. I said, "I remember us moving Omni in here, and all you and your classmates casting layers of protection in this holy place. And we watched."
See, there you go. You're blowing my mind again.
So we watched Hubshan's true bubble collapse and burn as it crashed into this plane. And he looks, and it almost looks like he might have some tears in his eyes. Like, they're misty, right? They're watery. And he goes, "I watched you fade away."
Wow.
And I watched hope come as Omni pulled everyone's spirits into himself. And
pretty remarkable.
And I had hope. And I never thought I'd have a chance to actually sit with you again like we did.
And yet here we are.
So and he sort of looks around and and goes, "Hey, Bearhead, I think it's time for us to go." It's like, it won't be long and Donte will be here with his allies and he'll be able to take the scroll himself. The right-handed here comes and steps on and activates his portal.
So that's it. Come and blow my mind, and now you're leaving.
So the right-handed tier is on the portal. The peace song's on the portal, and the peace song holds out his hand, wanting to know if you wanted to step on the portal.
Well, yeah. I take a good look around and just step on.
So you step on, and everything sort of swirls and turns, and you are back in Genosha on that fiery plain, waiting for Nimicry to come close. You can see it in the distance. Where you left your friends, it seems like not long ago. You can see Nimicry sort of coming around the horizon, coming your way. He will be to you soon. And soon they'll lower the boat down and you'll be asked if you want to go up to the city.
Okay.
So the peace song and the right-handed tier are nowhere to be found. But you do have that stone in your hand.
Right.
The stone that can bring anyone, if possible, to come.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that if you can get to Lord Nexon's planner portal, you're going to be where Hubshan lays.
Right.
But you also know that Lord Nexon is trying to delay you all as much as possible.
Right.
So hopefully you can get your allies and your friends and get through that portal before Nexon throws anything else between you and that scroll of recreation.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So is there anything you want to do or say before Nimicry gets to you and drops the boats?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I mean, imagine Donte would probably just be standing there in disbelief that it's kind of a bombshell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he'd do.
I know, like I said, it's a lot. Using Donte...
You're blowing my mind here.
Well, yeah, but Dante's smart. He's not really... Mind's not blown, he's just processing. So... You know, they didn't describe it much, but they definitely didn't want to go into detail. But you're not a reincarnation or clone. But
I'm sure what we are.
yeah, like really, that's the big thing. It's like, what really am I? You know, it's like, you know, it's like this other Donte had life, but was it yours? Could you ever get those memories back?
I guess as it comes, Dante's, I guess, is going to hold out his hand and look at it. He's going to make a fist. And he said, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm real. I have a mission and it is real. And that's what I will focus on.
Yeah, because Donte just was what's in front of him.
Yeah. And then I just wait for it to come to take me.
Yeah. So you got your stone, you still got your little compass that leads you, but you know that your compass is going to lead you back to the ziggurat in the Lich's lair. and then that's going to take you to, the remains of the inside of the bubble of real Hubshine.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, I do want you to ponder. The Underdark is there too. The school's there. Everything's there.
Right. But I don't have time for sideshowing.
No. But Donte's smart enough to know that it might affect some of the people that go.
Right. No, I've got that on my mind.
Yeah,
I mean, if I was taken back, then what's going to be like for everybody else?
Yeah. Because the truth is, the longer...
That's why Donte just holds out his hand and makes a fist and be like, you know what? It's objective time.
Yeah.
I have an objective, and it's just time to focus.
Because in reality, your world isn't necessarily real. It's a realm of thought and spirits.
But we'll cross that path when, we cross that path. We get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
Yeah.
But right now, I feel real enough. And the feelings I have for my mother and my friends, especially John or whatever his name is, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
That's all real enough for me.
Yep.
I don't think Donte's got any love interest, so.
No, it's just you have people that stand up and defend, like, that you can depend on, but
yeah.
Well, Nimicross almost there, and it's starting to get above you, and the boats are coming down.
Thank you.
And there comes...
deep breath and
there
into it.
There are two... You notice there's a couple of tents there that were there before, and out come some of these Yargoths, these awful mismatched beings that you all ran into there before.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, someone's waiting already. It's like, oh, it's one of the blue skins. You here to join your friends?
Indeed I am.
The boat gets down. They're like, well, Nimicra will be here for several hours before the ropes are pulled off. And it goes, now, the admittance is a little vial of blood, and they give you this little vial.
Yeah.
And they're like, all you got to do is fill it up. It's not very much, and pour it out on the boat before you go ashore to Nimicry, and you're allowed that is the fee for passage.
Okay.
Do you get in this little donut boat?
Sure.
It's like, do you wish to go now?
I reckon.
All right. So they sort of release you, and you start going up to there. Do you go ahead and feel the vial? Like where do you want to cut yourself to feel it? I assume probably not your hands or anything, because that would be bad.
Well, yeah, I probably would do my left hand.
Oh yeah, because remember they hold weapons and stuff. So
I don't know how big this vial is.
It's small. It is not very big at all. It's not like it. You don't have to gush it.
Probably like a diabetic chick. I just cut a little point on my finger. I don't know.
All right, so you just fill it up.
Yeah.
So, and all you have to. They told you all you have to do is just once it's full, you smash it at the bottom of the boat.
And I smash it.
So you throw it down, it smashes, and all the blood absorbs into the boat.
Yay.
And you get up, and you come in, and it looks like this sort of almost like a dock of ship, like a ship port, and there's all these little donuts, these donut boats or whatever as they call them. And you get out, and there's a bunch of gnomes there, and they're going, "Welcome to Nimicry." And you look around, and there are thousands of people walking around up here of every race. There's elves and drows and humans and dragonborn. It's like anything you've ever read about and heard about and known is up here moving around.
So that's a little bit of a culture shock to see that many people.
Yes, but you see, old people, young people, children, like all sorts of people working, people carrying stuff. Everything just seems insanely normal. This place is even busier than Hubshan that you ever saw it.
Right.
And with that's where we'll end as you step out and they tell you, welcome to Nimmercry.
Heck yeah. I feel welcome.